Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and before I get into what we're going to be doing in this part, I just want to give you guys a quick update with the current development cycle. We are still on candidate release 1. The devs have announced a provisional release date of the 12th of June 2018 if you're watching this in the future. I'm recording this on the 6th of June, so the potential release date for this update, this is Alpha 8, is a week's time. So what I'm going to do with this series now is just relax a bit, go out and have a little bit of fun and do some exploration. Once the update drops into the normal stream, then we will start a more extended playthrough, and that is the situation. And as I say, at the moment it's kind of at night and it's just getting daylight, and what I want to do before we do anything is I need to make some ammunition. I need some don't need some ammunition for that. I need some 15mm, but more than anything else I actually want some of this. So I think what we're going to do is make about 20 of these. I'm just going to switch this on, and hopefully that will get that. And I want some 15mm rounds as well, so maybe we'll make that. The reason I'm making the ammunition is simply because if I show you the constructor down here, oops, I don't have a constructor. Oh, the constructor's here. Is the fact that if I put the constructor down, you will see that I don't have, if I come to weapons, the only weapon I've got here is a shotgun, and that takes nitrocellulose copper and steel plates, but I cannot make the ammunition for my assault rifle and for the Gatling guns on the small vessel. There's not much I can do about that at the moment. Actually, it's just getting daylight, so I could probably jump in here and switch the lights off. We don't need them at the moment, so I don't think we're far away from it getting daylight. So what I want to do in this part is actually get out and explore a bit, but at the same time I do want this ammunition, so we're going to make let the ammunition make. So I'll be right back once the ammunition's been made, guys. Right guys, we're nearly there, and while the last of the ammunition is being produced, you see down on my hotbar I've also got a water generator, because what we're going to need to do is, there's a good chance we're going to need to go up to the moon or something to actually get some cobalt or some rare resources. So to do that I'm going to need to make some oxygen. Right, so I think we can just put that over. I'm just going to knock out the rest of this ammunition, and then we'll be good to go, guys. And as I say, what I want to do in this part is literally go out, do some more exploration, check out some bases, see if we can find the village again. If not, well, so we got the ammunition for it. And of course what I'm going to do is pull all this out just in case our base gets bounced. I'm quite happy to lose this if the base can't defend itself, but at the same time I don't want to lose all those key resources. So what I'm going to do now is just come into here, and what we're going to do is just shove this into carbon box. You can see especially the promethium, and I think what we can do is, what's the ammunition situation like? We got a bit of damage as well. Okay. No, we got enough ammunition. I don't really want to load the system up. And oops. Right, all we need to do now is power up the thrusters. We don't need the. And the first thing I'm going to do, guys, is, well, we're going to find some water. So where's the nearest water? Not exactly close to water. I think we can go in this direction. So I think if we start off with what we got over here, got herbs there. Maybe we'll go put the water generator next to the herbs, so they're all in one place. It's only 600 meters away. And of course what we can do now with the SV is we can actually fly over the trees, which is going to make a big difference. And as I say, we're just going to fly up to here, and I suppose we can just drop down. Whoops. course we're going to need the ammunition. As I say, we can drop. I'll just put this in. So I don't want to make vast quantities of water. I just want to make enough so that I can actually maybe put that in like that. So I just want to make enough so that I can turn it into oxygen and we can get that area going. Well, I suppose seeing we're down on the ground, we need to grab this because again we've only got limited food processing capabilities at the moment because we don't have that mobile constructor. What we really need to do is actually, how can you say, get some cobalt, and that's going to be partly the objective of here. I think we've got about everything we can here, so let's get back into the ship. And I think what we're going to do is explore in the direction of the sun. Oops, I seem to be going backwards. So, I mean, we could, and I don't really want to waste too much time. So I think if we go this way, get over here, we've got a damaged alien tower there. I think that's going to be could be quite tough. So what we're going to do is just explore around, and if we stay in the daylight I'll be able to, so we won't be struggling with the darkness. And I think what we probably can do is just shove this into the fridge so it doesn't spoil. We've got some veg, so we'll just get there. We've got plenty of food, and just everything's fully loaded up. So this is what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to go across the planet, do a bit of exploration. Once we're clear of the trees, I'm going to come down a little bit, because obviously we could always do a little bit of hunting, shoot something up, because obviously we need to get a bit of XP, keep building our XP up. And of course we're going to keep an eye on the radar, but of course we've only got 1,000 meters now, because we're in the small vessel, we're not actually in the hover vessel, so we got that shadow on the ground there. That's cool. Yeah, so we've only got 1,000 meters, although at the moment we should still be in friendly-ish territory. Right, let's just see what we're opening up here. I think maybe we're follow this down south. There is an alien tower here, but I'm not sure how powerful it's going to be, so we're going to be a bit wary. And yeah, we'll get down to that point there. So I don't mind taking on something that's lightly armoured or something like that, but I don't particularly want to go up against anything that's very heavily armoured or anything like that. So where's this alien tower? Okay, let's just get in. How far away are we from it? It says it's at the end of this lake. It says damaged alien tower. We drop down a bit. Maybe we'll get a bit closer just to check it out. Oh, it's not firing at us, so maybe we can. Of course, it's got to be in the middle of trees, so I can't actually see what it is. So let's just check this out. Well, it's definitely not firing at us. Okay, let's just. If we go around that side and level off, level off please, level off. It's the trees affecting the place. Okay. do, guys? Just land, I think. Oops, I've got the jetpack on. So does this have an entrance or anything in it? Question is, let's fine. Inch forward a bit. We can take out the core. Is it actually taking any damage? Yeah, let's get in there. Right, so we now got a core, and I think what we could probably do is if we just we can get some steel blocks out of this. What I'm more interested in is if we can mine in from this level now. So anything in here of interest? Nope. Wow. Just wasting ammunition here. What we got over here? Teleporter. There's nothing really in here. Okay. I think what we can do is just fly up a bit, guys, and so we'll just, because there could be something in this top part of the tower, so if we come up here, because sometimes there's like goodies or areas hidden in here, so we should be able to. So let's just check this out. Small generator, that's given us some electronics and computers. Okay. Nope, there's nothing here. Okay. Let's just push down through here. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything of any real value in here. This is where you guys put in the comments and say, well, for you, you've gone this way. Right, I think I've wasted enough time on this, guys. I can't see anything in here. I mean, we've got a reasonable amount of resources from it, so... Right, I'm just gonna... Right, so let's just keep flying towards the... So I do want to keep going this way, so let's set a marker this way, and we'll see what's in this direction. So we'll just see what's... Okay, a bit of height. As I say, this is what I want to do, is explore. I mean, if we were going to go for a long campaign, what I'd be looking for is probably a place to build a new base. Wow, this looks interesting. Could build out in the centre of the lake here. That'd be cool. Yeah, so... Yeah, I'll be looking to fully explore the planet, find a place to build a permanent base and get things set up, and then of course we'd start dealing with all the, if I just show you here, all the ones I've unlocked. We've got this alien tower over here, we've got I think a lot of the real interesting stuff is up here with the abandoned factory, but I think maybe we'll come. Maybe if I turn north. So if we go this way and fly this way, we'll see if we can cover. Because of course now we've got the fog of war, we can actually uncover areas here and see what we can see. And of course the same. I mean, if you could build a really good hover vehicle, maybe if when we do the more longer campaign, I think what I might do is actually build a more strongly armoured hover vehicle, and maybe we can explore the vehicle, the actual planet with the hover vehicle. Right, I don't think that's going to be in the middle of the lake, so I don't think that would be. Well, I think if we go back towards the marker, it should be this way. So if we can, oops, we got something 1,000. So maybe we'll just follow our nose for a little while. Okay, what have we got going this way? Shouldn't take long. Got an ancient shelter. Okay, let's check this out. It's not red, so it should be friendly. We might find some resources here. And we've discovered a village, right? So we're certainly going to check out the ancient shelter. And we got an iron deposit. So let's just get in here, because there seems to be a lot more of these. So I'm just going to come in here. Hey. Back. Forgot all about the spiders, but they're dead now. So just, oops. So we've actually got. Okay, and of course they do damage the ship now, so nip over here. There seems to be a lot more. You say hostile life around now. Right, let's have a look round. I mean, I've got absolutely no idea if there's anything. Okay. Well, there's some stuff there, but I don't think we can. Can we actually deconstruct everything? No, it probably tells us that. Oh yeah, not going to waste time doing concrete blocks. Can't see anything obvious here, and so this could be just a piece of random decor, guys. Don't think I'm going to waste time checking this out. Maybe we can come back at another time. I think the village is going to be far more interesting to do, so I'm just going to pick it back off. Taking a little bit of damage. I mean, I don't know if there's anything actually on the roof. I mean, it's quite useful having these areas here. Actually, there's a solar panel on the roof there, but I think we're going to go for the village. The village is in the right direction. And of course, we're stuck in the trees now. So, and we've got something, it says that. Let's get over the top of the trees, I think. Right, it says 220 meters this way. Right, found a silicon deposit. Right, let's just drop down. Of course, this time we could actually land inside the village if we wanted to. Like, land inside the village? No, I think what we'll do is we'll just come. Stand here, drop down. just gonna land, guys. And jump out here. What the heck's making noise? Bounced twice now. Okay. Now you know why I made all that extra ammunition. Let's just shove this stuff in the fridge. Okay, access. The rest of it can... Well, I think the rest of it we can shove in the cargo box. Of course, we don't have a constructor at the moment, so... Okay. Right, reload. Well, we got to keep an eye out for crawlers. Okay. Some berry plants here. We can jump up onto this wall here. Okay. Oh, it's not a wall. Okay. Hello, guys. Looking. These guys are spawning from there. Oh, this is there, so we can get round. Oh, map of ammunition. Wow. Okay, we need cures. That's what we got. Dermal parasites and, wow, thank you. Always wanted dermal parasites. Have we got anything against dermal parasites? Endoparasites. Indigestion, organ failure. That's dermal parasites. So, and wow, our health is very, very low. So, got an open wound. Right. Thank you. And we've been damaged, so I need to get out here and get that as quickly as possible. I'm just going to grab that. Oh, that was... And I think what we're going to need to do, guys, is get back. I'm going to grab these berries. Here. Wait, pick berries, please. Because this will allow us to get the necessary. Grab these, grab these, and of course we're getting lots and lots of things. So we're just going to temporarily retreat back to our ship. Of course it's got dark, so we're just going to jump in the ship. And right, let's just get into here, get into the fridge. I think we've got some berry juice that's gonna give us a bit more health. Nowhere near enough health though. What we're going to need to do is, right, we're just going to come here. I'm just going to drop that there. I'm going to put, right, berry juices. About 10 of those to get back up our health. I mean, I could use this, but I don't really want to use this. I think we're going to go for a slightly more timed approach. So while that's doing its magic, guys, let me just check something. Right, fridge. That can go there, and I think we can. That's going to give us. That doesn't give us much health, nor does that. I don't think we can get a veg drink from here. Health 90, so I think if we have to knock out the natural sweetener. So I'm just gonna, and I think that doesn't give us anything. That gives us a tiny bit of health and brings our food up to level. Okay, that can go in there. That reduces health. That will give me a bit more health as well. A vegetable drink, so I'll just drink that. And that gets my health back up, so I think we'll be able to now just go in and check out the village. And of course we're just going to reload. Right, so let's just get back in here, guys. I think we've got the crawlers. I don't want to shoot these guys just at the moment. So, just gonna check this place out. Make sure. Sorry, I frightened the guy. Okay. Actually, let's just use the. There's a lot of buildings in here, and most of them are going to be empty. Okay, there's nothing there. Alright, there's one over there. Oh. Right, that means there's another spawner in here somewhere. We need to find that spawner. Okay. Right. Get rid of that spawner first. Wow. Sorry, we're going to grab this first, actually. Right, just going to grab everything out of there. I'm just going to keep looking for a spawner. Okay. Should have looked at it for it the first time out. I did destroy this one, didn't I? Yeah. Maybe he was just a hangover from the last. It was just gonna. A lot of berries here, so we're certainly gonna grab as many of the berries as possible. Obviously the spawner's over here somewhere. I'm sure. Nope, it's not. Okay. Ah. Wow. Got myself trapped in a corner there. I don't know if they've. There's the spawner there. I'm pretty sure that is the... Right, we can knock that spawner out. Okay, hopefully that will... Oops, we've got an open wound. So we better just knock that out, guys. Right. Not really feeling it for this village. We are... I'm just going to keep picking these berries though, because that's useful. Sometimes you get something up here. Maybe if we just come up and look round here. So I found only the one. Now we found one on that side, so there should be one on this side somewhere in one of these. Whoops. Some veggie over there. We're certainly going to pick that up. It's gonna. Just gonna knock on, drink some of these just to get the health back up again. So we got loads of berries, so we can probably make another 10. That gets our health right back up again. So. Back of here, we're certainly gonna pick up the vegetables here as well. Some aloe vera, that could be useful. And of course it's raining like it does. So we've got a little bit of durian fruit. Or hello guys, how you doing? Right. So we're just gonna have a look behind. Wow. Okay, so there's actually fruit and veg behind each one. Oh, that's useful. Someone's been a bit devious. I'm certainly going to grab as much of this as we can, simply because it gives us the necessary how can you say? So, we probably won't be able to store all this in the fridge, but you can see the amount of actual experience this has given us. This is quite key, especially like when we get to playing the full-length campaign. This is quite a neat little village actually. So I'm just going to keep grabbing here. So I'm going to turn a lot of this into something that's going to be a lot more useful. So I'm just going to grab this. Got some corn here as well. Corn is very, very useful because that is now one of the elements that you can use to make plastic from. Oh, come on. Right, so I'm just going to check out in here. Okay. Oh, okay, nothing else in here. Is there anything behind here? Yep, we've got some more. Wow, it's growing. That's okay. Grab that. It's another 300 XP. You could probably level up just by collecting the various veg and items in this area here. Hello, guys. I think we collected this one. Can't remember now. Yeah, we've got that one. There's got to be more than one container in here. Yeah. Okay, let's just keep working our way round through the darkness. Sorry this is taking a little bit longer than normal, guys, but there's quite a lot of reasonably interesting stuff in here. Nothing up here. And it's night anyway, so... Okay. Right, let's just get round the back here and see what's on this side. Some more fruit here. I mean, if this village was... I mean, this village could be a very good source of, you know, to actually do stuff. As I say, at 300... say at 300 XP a session. This is that one doesn't want to pick. Okay, so grab that. And nothing in that one. Okay, round the back here. I think round the back. Oh, right, we're going round the back way. Let's come back into this one. Nothing in here. Okay. Nothing up here. There's the way out. We're just gonna have a look. Nothing through this lot. Okay. Lots and lots of empty rooms. Okay. We got up here. This is like a walk through. This is the... Right, guys, I don't think I'm going to find much else. I'm just going to do a quick check because we've got this building on the right hand side here. Let's see if we can get the equivalent to the other side. We got a kind of a chamber in here. I'm not a bit... No, that's okay. A bit reluctant to just jump into that because I have a certain lack of trust. Right, found it at last. I knew there had to be another one in here somewhere. Right. Iron ingots. Oh, great. No cobalt. But looks like we actually got a tier 2 pistol. That could be useful. So, I think that's about all we can get out of the village. So we're just going to get back out here. Can we pick that? Was that bush ready to be picked again? No, it's pre-harvest, okay. Cure berry pre-harvest. Well, we'll grab that because that will give us plenty of health. Okay. No. Okay, I think we've thoroughly checked out the village. As I say, it's not as profitable as I was hoping it would be, but well, that's what we can do. And what I'm going to do is just get back here. We're just gonna jump in the ship. Let's just have a little bit of a sort out. What I'm gonna do is we got 15 of these. Got another 8 of these. I think we're gonna. Oops, what am I doing? A bit of brain fade there, guys. Sorry about that. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to the fridge. I'm gonna store that in there. Herbal leaves. I think that's going to be more useful than that. Want the corn back. What we could do is we can't make steaks. Okay, I think what we're going to do is get rid of the eggs. I think what we'll do is we'll eat the eggs. It's probably going to give me indigestion, yes, but then we can eat the spice to cure the indigestion. And grain or fruit. I'm kind of a bit inclined to go with the fruit. We've got these buds. I think we can turn into something that will keep. We can drop that into there. Right, I think that will work, guys. And then what we're going to do is shove a lot of this into here. I've got explosives. That's going to be useful. Got here radiation burns, steel blocks, force field emitter, buds we can do something about. We've got a projectile pistol. I think we can pick that up, and this can go in here as well. We've got magnesium powder. That could be useful. I think that can just go in and spoil. And what we're going to do is, if I come tab into here, and what we should be able to do is make a couple of hot beverages. And obviously it's the middle of the night, so I don't really want to film any more in the middle of the night, guys. So I'm just going to show you this trick that or something you can do to kind of get here. If we hopefully this will work. We'll be able to put the tent out like that, and then we just click in here. That will sleep us through the night. Of course, what we're going to do is just get back into the ship here like that, and what I'm going to do is explore for. I think we'll do a little bit more exploration before we leave. So, and then that would be it for this part, guys. I think what we'll do is we'll go to that new marker, and that's where I'm going to call it. So we got the village here. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Okay, let's remove that marker. I think maybe let's go south a bit towards the South Pole, and then I'm just going to go towards that new marker. Let's see if we can find anything. That's the wrong direction as well. So what's going on here? Remove that one as well. Hey, stabilize, please. That's herbs, that's wreckage. That's promethium. We've got a new marker there, so I'm just going to fly towards that. Right, guys, we've flown all the way down here and found absolutely nothing. We're on the edge of the ice cap here, so I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and what I will do is I will do a bit more exploring off camera just to see if we can find anything interesting, start to try and uncover the planet. And what I would like to do is actually go all the way around the planet in this series, and maybe in the next part we will keep that process going. I'll probably do a little bit off camera just to see if we can uncover as much as possible. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.